Well, we often complain about taking our work home, but do you know how easy it is to take your hobbies to work, even if you work in outer space? Take a look at this. This is the astronaut Pierre Thuot playing a backpacker guitar that he took up on the Columbia Space Shuttle in 1994. Now, it's doubtful you'll be traveling this far anytime soon, but even if it's just a regional sales meeting in Cleveland, you just might want your axe to make the trip with you. Axe, of course, being cool musical slang for guitar or perhaps some other instrument. Well, joining us now, Bob McNally and Tom Cavanagh, experts on lightweight traveling guitars. Good to have both of you here.
Thank you.
Bob, you designed the instrument which was on the Space Shuttle, which actually here is the smaller version of it here. You have a slightly larger one there.
This is the standard model, and that's the backup that didn't get to fly.
Give us an idea what it sounds like. It sounds great, and it is light as a feather.
It very much is.
What did you try to do when you made this?
I designed this for all the times that I'd ever said, gee, I wish I had a guitar with me, which turned out to be often enough, and I was already an instrument maker, an instrument designer, so this was the way I approached the problem of an instrument that you could take with you wherever you wanted.
All right, now you had a slightly different situation with the instrument, the people who designed this instrument that you demo, Fernandes out in California. Really what you want to do if you want to take both a lightweight guitar and an amplifier along at the same time.
Right.
Give us a sample of this instrument.
You get a little switch.
That sounds fantastic.
It does.
And the speaker is right here.
It's all contained in one unit. It's you don't have to buy both a guitar and an amplifier. If you're not sure if you want to buy, if you want to take up the instrument and you spend $300 on an amp, $300 on a guitar, you can buy all one unit.
Because one of the things that always frustrates people who play electric guitar is that when they take the guitar out and practice at home and they're in an apartment and they can't crank it up, that they have to play really almost making no sound at all.
Right.
And this is sort of the compromise for that.
Right.
It's very common sense. Yeah.
You can't pick that up. It's,
This being a standard Gibson electric guitar here.
Right.
Is there a movement in music to lighter weight instruments that are more transportable?
I'd say it's not. There's definite large demand for it. This instrument is made by C.F. Martin. We licensed the design to, and they've made over 65,000 to date.
65,000.
Right.
This is of your design.
That's this design, yeah. And it's people aren't replacing their full-size guitar with this. They're using it as if they go to a party, they go to a picnic, they go to, as you say, to work at lunch. Or they go on expeditions or something like that. They've got an instrument that's really easy to take with them.
A lot of questions people will be wondering. Take a look at some video we have of rock star Ozzy Osbourne performing. Ozzy, Tom, has played a little bit. The band members have played these instruments to some degree. How much might we be seeing these moving up to professional musicians and rock stars themselves?
I think professional musicians will be using them for what they're great for now, which is backstage, warming up, just travel to write songs. It's a great songwriting tool. Just to have the whole unit combined in one piece. You can, the hotel room, there's countless hours. You're only on stage for 2 hours, to do a show, but you spend the rest of the day waiting to go on stage in the hotel room. And you've got the whole thing to write more material.
Exactly.
It's great for that.
And just practice or just idly take on the airplane with them even if they want to.
Right, you can write. And backstage before you go on. Right.
Let's not forget about that. It's about time for us to go, guys. You've been kind enough to bring along a guitar that I can strap on and play out. Let me just tell you, though, that as we end our show, we'd like for you to join us tomorrow on Great Stuff, everyone. How to look younger, even though, face it, you're getting a lot older. And speaking of rock and roll, marshmallows aren't the only things getting toasted at this camp. Rock and roll fantasy camp for adults only, when that air guitar in the mirror just doesn't cut it anymore. Equal Time is next. Babe Buchanan and Stephanie Miller talk with a crime investigator who thinks the Unabomber may have had some help. That's coming up. I'm Jim Watkins. Thanks for watching Great Stuff. We'll see you tomorrow. And let's finish up with a little bit of playing with these wonderful instruments right here. Thanks for joining us, everyone.